Hey, what is up guys, Adam here, and back in December 2014 I did a video regarding my final thoughts on smartwatches in general. So now that Apple's had their Spring Forward event on March 9th, I've decided to go ahead and direct my attention to Apple Watches. So 3 watches released: the Apple Watch Sport, the Apple Watch Classic as I like to call it, or the middle Apple Watch, and the Apple Watch Edition. So starting off with the Apple Watch Sport, I'm not really on board with the whole idea with that one, because for something to actually consist as a sport watch, it needs to be able to tick 2 boxes in my case, and that is practicality and functionality. So number one, practical. I really don't think the whole idea of the Apple Watch is practical because of its overall design. Now really in general, sport watches need to be robust, such as a G-Shock for example, not really taking price into consideration, but using the G-Shock as an example, that is a genuine sport watch because it's really robust and really rugged. And as opposed to the Apple Watch, I really don't think it really lives up to the whole practicality side of things. So moving on to functionality, I really don't think that it's not really functional in multiple ways. For example, it needs to be connected to your iPhone. Now most watches can serve on their own, so the Apple Watch needing to connect to a phone is not really practical, especially when you're doing extreme sports, when you really don't want to go ahead and take your phone with you. So that is pretty much why I don't really agree with the whole idea of the Apple Watch Sport, just because Apple decided to go ahead and stick sport at the end of the name. I'm not really on board with that whole idea. So of course the second Apple Watch is going to be the Apple Watch Classic as I like to call it, or the middle Apple Watch, the one that basically Apple's going to go ahead and market the most on advertisements, on celebrities. That's going to be the one that go ahead and try and market the most as being their mainstream watch. So this is pretty much what you see is what you get. You're going to get that large display, you're going to get the interchangeable bands. I haven't really got a lot to say about this particular watch, but it's pretty much what you see is what you get with that one. So that is pretty much the Apple Watch Classic, and really much my thoughts on that. It's just simply just the middle watch for me, and it's just okay. It comes in around £500. The sport one comes in around £300. Obviously there's going to be a price difference between the two, and that is pretty much the difference between those two watches. You're going to get a large display and you're going to get the interchangeable bands. Okay, so the final Apple Watch is going to be that all famous Apple Watch Edition. Now if you live in the UK, it's going to cost you around about £8,000, 8k, 8Gs, whatever you want to call it. It's going to cost you around £8,000 plus. So that, if when you calculate that, that is about nearly 4 times the price of the Mac Pro. Apple, what were you thinking when you decided to price that? Okay, I know it has 24 karat plated gold, but I don't really think that justifies the overall price really. But that's the price they're going ahead with, £8,000 plus. Now if I had £8,000 to go ahead and spend on a watch, would I really go ahead and spend it on the Apple Watch? Not really. I think I'll go ahead and spend it on more of an upmarket watch like a Rolex or a Tag, something that's going to really be able to hold its value, not like the Apple Watch when the next one comes out maybe in 2-3 years down the line. Then the current one that you're going ahead and bought is going to go ahead and lose its value, so that's going to be a big down. And then when of course the following one comes out, it's going to start to lose its value again. So you kind of get the idea that this is really going to be almost like a down if you go ahead and buy it and then go ahead and release a new Apple Watch Edition. It's going to be a massive flaw. So that is pretty much the problem. The main problem with the Apple Watch Edition is going to be its shelf life. It's going to be really short, and those people are going to go ahead and buy it. They're going to be happy for those 2 years. Then when the next one comes out, they're going to be really bummed, because they're going to realize, oh, look how much the price has gone down on the Apple Watch Edition. So that is pretty much the problem with the Apple Watch Edition in general. So I guess it really boils down to, would I recommend the Apple Watch? I like to give honest reviews, and honestly I would definitely say no, because I think what Apple's trying to create is a hybrid between a watch and a phone. I really don't agree with the whole idea, because if you got a phone costing £600, the iPhone 6 for example, then just use the phone. Don't try and force all those good features on the phone through the Apple Watch. I really don't think it's practical in multiple ways. That's just my opinion anyway. You can feel free to disagree with me if you want to in the comments down below. But then again, if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and of course subscribe for more tech videos. Thank you for watching, take care, and of course I'll see you guys in the next tech video. Bye for now.